Good afternoon and welcome to the Grizz Show here on YouTube. And today I come to you with a commentary, something I'm going to start doing a little more often here. We are getting ready to bring the brand new midday show to you here on the YouTubes. We are in the process of counting down the days to return to Orlando, Florida. More on that later. But while we're here in Philly, I feel like we should do a little bit of a commentary shows, not just the wrestling video game and the baseball and the basketball and the football. I feel like we should do a little bit of regular, just straight up talking to you guys. Today, the commentary is this. You turn on your TV, you go to your social media feed, and what do you see? Shooting here, shooting there, shootings everywhere. I mean, it could be a guy shooting another guy in the city of Philadelphia. It could be a mass shooting like we're having today. Right now, we have a mass shooting situation where in Texas, we had a school shooting. 15 are dead, including the shooter. 15 are dead, including the shooter, according to CNN. Says that the report comes from Governor Abbott of Texas. 15 people are now dead. We had previously a man go into a supermarket and shoot 8 people dead. You know, these things need to stop. They need to stop. How do you stop it? Well, better security. That's number one. I worked in a major mall. I worked many different places during my career. And what I feel that needs to be done is safety needs to be implemented across our country. We need an initiative that safety becomes the number one priority in America. And how do you do that? How do you take the safety of people and make it the number one priority? Well, let's see. There's a couple things you could do. Number one, you could have trained professional officers who are in plain clothes everywhere. And they could be hiding their guns and have a way to deal with potential situations. That's number one. Of course, in the supermarket, everybody's going to say that the security officer, who's a retired police officer, responded in the supermarket, okay? That's true. He did respond in the supermarket. Now, you ask yourself, well, what's the answer? The answer is simple. Have them have a special office where they have a group of responders that can come out with better weapons to fight these people who are using military type weapons. It's simple. It's very simple. Have a group of officers assigned to buildings, schools, supermarkets that are prepared to fight someone with a military issue weapon. It's that easy. Have them wear protective gear. So if you're going to have a security officer in the front of your store who's a retired police officer and say that's your answer, it's not working. Okay? I'm sure this school had security officers that were given equipment to fight off a problem, but they weren't prepared for a higher level of weapon. So you teach the all new way of doing security, and that is with heavy weaponry. You give life-saving protective gear to your officers. They become your safety officers. So what that means is across the United States of America, you need to start having the personnel with the proper gear to protect everyone from every possible situation. That means they're going to wear headgear. They're going to wear vests. They're going to protect themselves with bulletproof uniforms from the bad guys who can potentially show up at their door. It's simple. It's really simple. The companies need to spend the money to protect their clients. In this case, in the schools, they need to put heavy armed and heavy protection on their officers. That's the only way you're going to combat what we see happening week in and week out when we turn on our TVs or turn on our social media feeds and start reading them. We need to start a new initiative to protect and serve. That's it. You can fight this stuff. You have to prepare your security team to fight any potential situation. It's simple. And you know what? You don't have to be in the military. You don't have to be a former police officer to understand how security needs to be upgraded in today's society. It's simple. The society we live in today is different. It's not like the old days. It's a different society we live in. People are getting their hands on these weapons that are high energy weapons that do the damage and cause mass casualty situations. It's time for a change in America. For now, that's my commentary. I want to hear what you think. Leave a comment. We'll talk about it. Peace, and God bless America. And rest in peace to all the victims of today's tragic shooting.